you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm a full-time reseller and I go to places like the Goodwill outlet. Like 99% of the time I'm going to the Goodwill outlet to find items to flip online for a profit on places like eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. Those are the 4 platforms that I currently sell on. And today I'm going to be talking about how to combat slow sales during summer slowdown. Summer slowdown is probably the most dreaded time of the year for us resellers. It is the slowest time of the year, typically, especially for people who sell clothing like myself, pre-owned clothing. You know, a lot of people in the summertime aren't online shopping, especially not for pre-owned clothing. So our sales tend to slow down a bit. So today I want to talk about some ways to kind of get past that, work through it, maybe not have as slow of sales. And just remember, I just want to throw this in here right now. Compare yourself. Don't look at this month compared to last month, because most likely in the summertime, especially this month compared to last month, is going to look slow. But compare yourself to 1 year ago at this time. So for me right now, it is May 23rd, 2024. So I will go into my eBay store, my Poshmark, whichever platform you want to look at, maybe Vendu, which a year ago I did not have Vendu. I did not start using Vendu until June, so I wouldn't be able to do that. I would look on eBay and compare my sales from, let's say, May so far this year compared to May last year and see if I'm in the green. And most likely, at least for me, every time I've done that, I have been like, my sales, it will tell you whether you are up a percentage compared to last year in sales, or if you're down a percentage in sales. And most of the time, actually every time I've done that, I've been in the green. So do not compare yourself from this month to last month. Instead, compare yourself to last year to really get the bigger picture, really get the idea if you're growing or not. So let's just jump into it. I wrote down a couple notes on this little piece of paper just so I wouldn't forget anything I wanted to talk about. And yeah, so the first thing, my first tip, getting so many offers on Depop today. I mean, not that I'm expecting any of them to pay, because Depop, they never do. But anywho, that is actually one of my tips. So I guess we'll just go right to that tip, is accept offers and send offers. So for me, a big part of my business is sending out offers to likers, to watchers, and also accepting offers from buyers. I mean, we all love a good deal. We all love sending someone an offer on an item we want and them accepting. I mean, it's just such a rush, especially if it's like a particular item that you've been wanting and stuff like that. So for one, accept offers, even if it's a couple dollars lower than what you wanted to get. You know, if you're still making a good profit, don't be afraid to accept those offers. There have been so many times where I've countered a buyer and they just ghosted me and I regretted it over a few dollars. I mean, there was literally a tank top the other day. Now, believe me, I know I'm going to get what I want for it. This tank top is so popular, but I countered the buyer and I'm like, oh my gosh, Ashley, why did you do that? Like, I feel like it's already starting to get slow. You should have just accepted that offer. It was literally like $3 difference. Like, are you kidding me? And I've been kicking myself in the butt since then for not accepting the offers. So accept offers. And you guys, sales tend to bring sales. So on slower days, if I haven't had a sale yet and somebody sends me an offer that is reasonable, semi-reasonable, I am most likely going to accept. And that traction, that sale is going to make whatever platform it is on happy. And most likely you are going to get more sales following that. So just more money rolling in. We are not storage units here. I personally have a storage unit for my inventory, but I'm not a storage unit. I'm a store. I want my items to go in and out quickly. So for me, I'm only paying $1 to $2, like $1 to $1.50 at the most for most of my items when I go to the Goodwill outlet. So my profit margins are usually pretty high and I'm able to accept offers. On that same note, send offers for sure. If you are not sending offers to your buyers on eBay, Poshmark, literally every platform, I will go on multiple times a day and send offers to watchers on eBay. I will go on multiple times a day and send offers to likers on Depop. Same with Mercari. And then for Poshmark, I actually don't have to do it. I use a software that automates it for me. I type in the percentage that I want it to send the buyers, which for me is 17%. I know, kind of random, for Poshmark. So I use Poshmark VA, and you guys, if you want to try it out for your first month, you can get 20% off. And I know I talked about this in a previous video a couple videos ago, and I said, I don't know if I have a referral link or a referral code, an affiliate code. Well, now I do. I officially signed up to be an affiliate for Poshmark VA. It's so exciting. Like, I just can't believe that this is my life. Honestly, I mean, I'm not a big, content creator or anything like that, but I never imagined that I would be an affiliate for a company or anything. So anyways, I love Poshmark VA. They will share your closet for you as many times as you want. They will send offers. You can also do bulk price updates on items in your Poshmark closet. You can do bulk offers, which I will do at least once a month. I will go into my Poshmark VA and I will have it send bulk offers, usually a higher percentage, like 35% off, to offers to likers. And that itself usually brings in a lot of traction itself. So if you ever want to try out Poshmark VA, use my code when it comes time to pay. What's awesome about Poshmark VA is actually that you can try it for 2 weeks completely free without even putting in any credit card information. Like, most free trials for companies, you have to put in information ahead of time. Poshmark VA, you don't have to do that. And then after that 2 week period, if you decide you like it and you still want to keep it, use my code, which is RESTYLEDBYASH, and you will get 20% off your first month. Now, it is like $25 after tax. It's like $26.50, I think I get charged a month. So think about it, you guys. 1 or 2 sales will cover the cost of Poshmark VA. And Poshmark has not completely died for me. It has definitely died a little bit, not completely. But without Poshmark VA, I've said this in a different video, I think. Without Poshmark VA, my closet would be dead because I don't have time to do that stuff. So if you ever want to try it out, link down below, use my code. But yeah, definitely send offers, accept offers. That is a big part of my sales. Tip number 2 is to focus on high sell-through rate items. Now, this is a tip anytime for me personally. Like, I am going to tell another reseller, focus on those high sell-through rate items, which means that there are more sold than there are currently available. So for instance, if you typed in like a Patagonia floral dress and there were, now I would personally filter to pre-owned. I do this on eBay. Now eBay is really the best place that you can determine sell-through rate. Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, not really a way to do that. But I would search for my item, filter by pre-owned. If there are more sold than there are currently available, then that means that is a high sell-through rate item. That means that is over 100%. Now, are all my items that I pick up a 100% sell-through rate? Absolutely not. But in the summertime especially, I feel like doing comps, looking up, what items are selling for, if there are a ton sold versus listed. If there's a ton listed and not a ton sold, then you might want to leave that item behind, especially in the summertime. You don't want to be listing items that are just going to sit. You want to be listing items that people want. So do your comps, look up sell-through rate, and really focus on those high sell-through rate items, those high sell-through rate categories. Like for me, dresses, Lily Pulitzer, probably going to be a good category to sell in the summertime. So yeah, sell-through rate, very, very important. Another tip, number 3, is to keep your cost of goods low. Like, of course, that is always a goal. But in the summertime, again, if you're able to go to yard sales, most yard sales, garage sales, cost of goods items are really cheap. If you're able to go to the Goodwill bins, like I go to, where you pay by the pound, I pay really cheap. Like I said, about $1 to $1.50 per item. Keep your cost of goods low, and that will keep your profits higher. You don't want to be spending a lot of money during the summertime on inventory if you're not able to sell a lot of inventory. Like I said, a lot of people are not online shopping. A lot of people are outside in this beautiful weather, which, by the way, it is beautiful right now. It is sunny out right now all morning. It was dreary. It was rainy. It was not cold. It was humid as heck, but it was dreary. And I'm just now realizing while filming that it is finally sunny out, and I think I might have to go on an afternoon walk then. But anyways, yeah, people are outside, they aren't shopping. So keep the cost of goods low so you can keep the profits high. Another tip I have, number 4, is if you're not already doing this, cross-list your items to other platforms. So for me, eBay is by far my number 1 platform, but I actually started on Poshmark. When I started reselling, I was a Poshmark only girly, and I even tried eBay at one point and did not like it, and then stopped. And then I went back to eBay and I'm like, oh my gosh, eBay is life. eBay is everything. eBay has 5 million bajillion buyers. Why have I not done this sooner? So if you are like only on Poshmark and haven't had your listings anywhere else, definitely cross list. And if you don't want to do this manually, because I know it could take a lot of time, I personally, again, would suggest a service. I use Vendoo, but there are also other ones like List Perfectly, but I am biased towards Vendoo. I love Vendoo. I also have a link down below. If you ever want to try that out for a month, you get a percentage off your first month. But using a cross-listing service makes it so much easier to cross-list your items. Also, Vendoo itself has sale detection. So if you sell something on one platform, it'll take it down off of the other platforms that you have it listed on. It'll detect that an item sold, which is amazing. It also tracks inventory. I can get spreadsheets from there telling me sales analytics, stuff like that. But yes, definitely cross-list to many platforms. I personally sell on 4 different platforms. eBay is my number 1 platform. Poshmark is number 2, barely. Depop is my number 3 platform, which is crazy because Depop is a newer platform for me. And you guys, pro tip, I mentioned this in a recent video as well, but on Depop, I was always under the impression like vintage items over there, Y2K only over there. No, you guys, list everything over there, especially this time of year when it's slower. Why not? Why wouldn't you? I mean, it doesn't cost anything extra to list over there, so list as many as you can. And then Mercari for me is always like my worst platform. I still cross list over there because I still get sales over there a couple a week, and it's so worth it for me. So you guys definitely want to cross list your items if you're not already. Get more buyers in front of your items. Have it more of a chance to be sold. You know, more platforms you have it on, the more chance of it is the item will be sold. And going along with adding another platform to your online stores is possibly thinking about maybe doing an in-person event, maybe going to a flea market, renting a booth, renting a space, and setting up for the day and seeing what happens, selling in person. Now, you guys, I'm not even gonna lie, this is something that I probably a year ago, if you asked me if I would do this, I'd be like, heck no, I'm not selling in person. Are you kidding me? I'm so antisocial. Like, I could barely make YouTube videos a year ago. Like, yeah, I'm not selling in person. Absolutely not. I won't even know where to start. Oh my gosh, no, what? Absolutely no. Now, fast forward to a year later, you guys, I'm so excited to announce I am going to be set up in a little booth, set up in a, not in really a booth, but kind of, at an in-person event at the end of June. Oh my goodness. I am so nervous, but I am so excited. And it's actually a vintage event. It's a vintage fest where about 40 vendors, myself included, so 39 others, are selling vintage clothing, mostly vintage, you know, accessories, home goods, stuff like that. And I just can't believe that I am stepping out of my comfort zone like this. And I am just like, I'm shook and I'm excited and I'm scared and I'm like, oh my goodness, so many thoughts rolling through my mind. But I'm going to pop up a picture here. If you happen to be in Pennsylvania, in central Pennsylvania, the event I'm going to be selling at, the event that I'm going to be set up at, is located in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And I am just, I can't even express the amount of joy I have, the amount of like, I don't even know, you guys. Like I said, I'm really nervous, but there is no growth in being comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, this is something completely out of my comfort zone, but I feel like it's going to be so worth it. And I feel like this is going to open so many doors for me. And I will try to bring you guys along as much as I can. Like I said, it is a vintage event. I don't know how much of like the day of. I'm going to be able to film, but I will try to bring you on the process of picking items out of my inventory to bring there. I yesterday sat down and ordered 3 different clothing racks because I don't have any clothing racks right now. And I want to be able to take clothing racks and set them up for people to shop. I have a list of things that I need to get, that I need to print out. And I'm just like overwhelmed, but in the best way. I'm so excited. This is actually on June 29th. Like I said, if you happen to be in the area and want to stop by and say hi, like, I would be honored. And there's also going to be so many other awesome vintage sellers there. Some people that I know, most people that I don't. And I'm just so excited, scared, like I said, but I feel like, you know, this is just going to open such a whole new world for me. And doing in-person events in the summertime especially can really help supplement your online income. Like, sales in the summer are really slow online, as I've said 5 million times. Take a shot of coffee every time I said that. But sales are really slow online in the summertime. So, but a lot of people are out shopping flea markets, shopping at in-person event, vintage events, not vintage events, but like all these things. People are out and about shopping. So for me, I'm like, yeah, why not try an in-person event? Why not? I mean, what do I have to lose? I have absolutely nothing to lose. Am I going to be scared? Yeah, but like, is it going to be worth it? Heck yeah. So that is my number 5 tip, maybe number 6. Another tip I have is to just list more items if you're able to. Like, sales are slower, people aren't buying as much, but if you're able to list more high sell-through rate items, then you might get more sales. But yeah, listing more items, I know it's not always possible. I've recently upped my listings. Like, I was at 10 for a while and then I upped it to 13. I recently upped my listings to 15 listings every single day, which I've not listed today yet. I have photographed, but I've not listed. This is actually my 3rd video that I filmed today. It is wild. Like, I've been so productive. It's only like 1 in the afternoon. But yes, listing more and making sure you're listing consistently every single day. Pretty much the platforms love every single day. And I know, you know, you don't have to every single day. You want to list Monday through Friday. You know, as long as you're listing multiple times a week and multiple items a week, the platforms will love you and they will thank you for that. So definitely be consistent, list more items if you're able to. And the last tip that I have is to run sales. Now, the only platform you're really able to run sales on, well, Depop, you can actually run sales. You can pick items that you want to discount, but eBay especially, people love sales. People love coupons. You can send buyers coupon. You can do a public coupon on eBay. Now, to do these things, you have to have an eBay store subscription. If you don't, unfortunately, you cannot run a sale. I personally think if you have, you know, anything under 200 to 250 listings, it's not really worth getting the store subscription. But anything over that, I would definitely look into it. But if you have a store subscription on eBay, you can run sales. I am always like 99% of the time running a sale on eBay. Right now it is 10%. Usually it's 10%, and then I will also send about 10% offers on top of that to people who like my items. But run sales, that will attract buyers. They'll be like, oh, this is on sale. Like, it might make people want to buy your items more, especially if they're cheaper than the other items on the market. So run sales. Don't be afraid to discount your items. I mean, even regular retail stores have summer sales, have summer markdowns, have big sales in the summertime. Why? Because retail stores are also slow in the summer. People are not inside shopping. You know what I mean? So run sales. It will help bring traffic into your store. And like I said, sales bring sales. So yeah, sales bring sales. I just always have that mentality. If I'm having a no sales day, like yesterday, honestly, I had 0 sales by 3 p.m., 0 sales. And I'm pretty sure an offer came in and I'm like, I never accepted an offer so quickly. Like, I don't accept. After that, I got like 11 other sales by the end of the day. It was wild. So yeah, accept offers, send offers, run sales, list more, list quality items. Everything's going to be okay. Also, not relating to the summer slowdown, kind of refresh your body. You know, now that it's slow, we're probably not shipping out as many items. We are not working as hard. I mean, it's also nice out. Like, when it's nice out, I don't want to work as hard. And if you're able to, slow down a little bit yourself. It's a summer slowdown. Slow down yourself, go outside, enjoy the weather, and refresh your body. So that way, when Q4 comes, the end of the year, you will be ready. You will be ready to bang it out. You will be ready for the high sales volume end of the year, because we are all going to have great sales at the end of 2024. We are all going to have great sales in the summertime, because we are all going to just push through it. So you guys, this is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, definitely drop down below in the comments. If you have any other tips that I did not mention for me and for my viewers, drop them down below in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear what you think. Love to hear like some things that you do in the summertime to combat your sales. But thank you so much for stopping by. Get outside today if the sun is shining. I am about to run outside, like not actually run, believe me, I don't run. But I'm about to go outside and enjoy this sunshine for a little bit. I did yesterday, as you could probably see on my shoulders, but finally time to get some sun on this pale skin. But yeah, you guys, thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.